my mom used to work at Dairy Queen, and she knows how to do the ice cream, the way it is. And so every time when I was little, we would just so happen to be at a soft serve place. It would she would do the ice cream like kind of perfect. It was really cool.
Nice.
It was hard because those soft serve things like the Chinese buffets, they would have the soft serve. It would come out at an angle, so it would swirl. So it was kind of hard to do that, but she figured it out.
Nice.
All right. Well, anyway, welcome everyone. Things look a little bit different around here. Where this is no longer the Mr. Plaid's clubhouse. This is now the PlaidCast. We've officially rebooted to a newer, better, sleeker podcast experience. I'm joined with my two bestest buddies in the whole wide world. Introduce yourselves, please.
Yes, sir. Sheesh.
All right, well, that was Michael, and he won't be here much longer if he keeps doing that.
Whoa!
What's good? It's CK, Ghozte. You know me.
Yeah, everyone knows CK. Everyone knows Michael. My two best buddies. And obviously I am Isaac or Jimothy Plaid. You guys probably don't know me by the name Isaac quite yet, because this is the first time I'm actually kind of putting it out there what my name is.
Why is he making such a big deal out of this, Michael? I don't fucking get it.
I don't care, but I'm eating fruit leathers. Okay.
That was just the introduction. It was just a little bit of housekeeping. We're kind of rebooting the podcast. And,
Can we all wear maid outfits while we do the housekeeping?
I wasn't
told about this.
That.
Where's my maid outfit?
I sent it to you.
It's under your
Did
chair.
you not get it?
No, I didn't get it.
It's under your chair. I promise.
There's nothing under my chair except my lever that makes me go down to the ground.
I checked your other chair.
I sent it to CK. He should have dropped it off at the house.
Where is it, CK?
You see, I tried putting it on, and we're not the same size. So my thunder thighs.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I thought it was mine.
Oh my god.
So
Mine fits perfectly, by the way.
Your costume is going to be all stretched out, Mike.
Now it is a bikini.
Yeah, I like when things are stretched out.
All right, so what's everyone drinking tonight? What are you drinking, CK?
Plum sake.
Plum sake. All right. What are you drinking, Michael?
A cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yes, sir. I love it.
I'm also drinking a cherry Coke.
I'm drinking a Steel Reserve spiked blue raspberry. It has a lot of alcohol in it, and I love it. It's great. So, to start out this podcast, CK, you told me that you had a story that you wanted to tell us. So how about you go ahead and start that one?
Okay, you want to talk about the specific one I mentioned?
Yes. I didn't know there was another one.
Yeah, well, I brought multiple topics. I'm kind of a reliable guy.
Okay, but topics and stories aren't the same thing.
Okay. So, it's no secret that I am a connoisseur of weed.
Porn.
Well, yes, that too, but we're not talking about that. That completely different addiction. Nah, but I smoke a lot. I'm not a pothead, I would say, because I'm not stupid. I'm a hard worker. It's just I like to smoke after work and on my off days, and it just so happens that my usual guy is like he's like a gangster, so to speak. Like, that's the widest way of me to say that, which is why I'm saying it like that, to protect myself and him. But no, he's like a real OG guy, and whenever we get stuff from him, it's like super super cheap, and we get a good deal, and it's good stuff. But I happened to get some from a coworker who was selling stuff from that was dispensary grade from Cali, which is like the strongest stuff you can get. This
California, not
like 2 times the amount of THC per little nugget of weed, if you will. Not everyone's super cultured in weed, and I don't really care too much about it to talk about shit like that. I just smoke. I don't give a fuck.
That's the right attitude to have if you're smoking, as far as I'm aware.
I'm not super into it. I don't really care what it is as long as
I can only smoke sativa.
What the fuck
all
is
right.
that?
He's already he's too far gone.
Apparently, it's a strain. I know there's indica and sativa.
There's two. They don't know if they're different species, but if you want to get into like science, there are two different kinds of plants. One is known to have like a sleepy effect, and that's sativa, and then
like
one
chamomile.
one has a more stimulating effect, and that's
It's
indica.
pronounced chamomile.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not a tea guy. Kelly is though. How do you pronounce chamomile?
chamomile.
Oh, so Michael, you're full of fucking shit.
I know I am. First of all,
Anyways, to finish the story, I bought it from a
Sorry.
coworker. It was more expensive because it was like out of state and dispensary.
Okay.
So I smoked it, and I thought I was having a heart attack.
Did you?
I was just sitting in my computer chair, right where I am, much like this very moment, and I was playing Elden Ring. Don't ask me how many hours I have in it. It's not important. And I just, I got that like arrhythmia, and I was just like, oh my god, was this shit laced? Is this ketamine? Am I dying? But no, I was just so high. And it was a totally different experience than when I buy it from our usual guy.
the first time I smoked, I looked up to this man that I was with, one of my friends. I looked him dead in the eyes. I was like, I think I'm having a heart attack. Just said that straight up. Because I had this really big pain in my chest. And like I could feel it all through my shoulders and stuff. I was like, dude, I think I'm having a heart attack. And he just laughed at me and then walked away. I'm like, don't walk away from me. I'm dying.
That was my
I've
experience.
never smoked. I've never smoked before, and I'm not against it by any means, but I just haven't had the means to do it. Like I haven't had a guy or anything, and neither did I really care. Like I was pretty good during high school. I didn't smoke or drink or anything.
I did not smoke in high school. I was actually pretty opposed to it until right
Really?
around I was like, hell no, I'm not doing it. I'm like no
Like,
drugs
opposed to it,
whatsoever.
like, if you smoke weed, you're dirty, or opposed to it, like I don't want to get into that.
I don't want to get into it because
Okay.
Like,
because
I
I was
had
like,
friends.
that's pretty judgy for you.
no, I had friends who smoked. I don't care what other people do. Like for the most part, like if you hurt other people, that's not cool. I don't fuck with that. But if you like, unless you're doing like meth and it's affecting your relationship and shit and like affecting your life, just don't do meth. But
Yeah, don't. If you take anything away from this podcast, don't do meth.
yeah, don't do drugs. I don't.
Weed isn't drugs.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
How could you say that?
I don't know.
I could
don't
go
know
the
anything
rest
about
of my
weeds.
life with never smoking again, and it would not faze me at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go like when I'm in a rough patch financially, I'll go months without it. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But when I can, I do.
Fair.
All right. Getting into some weed talk.
Yeah, that's it. It was just funny because it was almost like smoking for the first time. And the first time I smoked, I was with a friend and a coworker, and he dropped me off at my apartment after everything was done, and it was nighttime because we had gotten off of work at night, and then that's when we smoked. I looked up at the sky, and I already have a hard time. I can't look at the sky for whatever reason. I just get insane vertigo every time. If I look up and see the sky, it makes my stomach churn.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I looked up and I just I went into another dimension. And I went straight up into my house. The apartment. I was living with my dad at the time. And I looked at him and I said, I just smoked for the first time.
If I ever said something like that to my dad, that would have been the first and last time I would have stayed in his house.
My dad used to be a huge pothead. He didn't.
My parents too.
If mine was, they didn't say anything about it.
He's not even like his whole thing, and this was his approach to like raising me, especially after late, like my senior year of high school, is as long as I wasn't hurting myself or anyone else, and I wasn't bringing stuff like that into his house, he didn't care because I wasn't hurting anyone. He did it when he was a teenager too.
The only thing, quote, wrong with it is that it's illegal, and it really shouldn't be. In my opinion.
It's a plant. Like, come on.
I don't think it should be illegal, but that's not really an argument for the show. That's not what the show is about. We don't have to talk about weed the whole time.
I just brought it up.
My upstairs neighbors.
I don't even smoke.
My upstairs neighbors are apparently having a WWE wrestling match because I just keep hearing loud ass fucking thumps above me every 30 seconds or so.
Do you think they just have a bunch of Rey Mysterio cosplayers in there running around?
Bro, probably. Somebody's getting hit with a Cold Stone Stunner.
They just got like 4 luchador masks for all their kids.
God, they're just so loud. Could you stop?
And then the dad puts on that fucking black leotard that the Big Show wears.
Your dad
I'm about to show up like the fucking Undertaker.
Oh, he keeps coming back. You literally have plot armor. You can't lose if you're the Undertaker.
I know. I'm just going to keep showing up as many times as it takes.
That's like picking Odd Job and GoldenEye. It's not allowed. Anyways, outdated retro reference that no one will get.
I mean, I don't even get it. I never watched wrestling. I was a real wrestler, just like Michael and I would. Michael was.
I was going to say, Michael and I, you just kind of contradicted yourself there.
I was hoping that you wouldn't say anything so I could edit it out, but now I can't.
Nope, you can't.
I did not do anything manly after elementary school.
That's
you did marching band.
That's
dude, come on. It's manly. Have you seen the people in like real marching bands?
Yes.
They're strong.
Bro, remember how your calf muscles looked after high school?
Dude, I was so proud of my calves after marching band. That was like one of the things I prided myself on.
My legs still look good. Actually, I have my
some fucking nice legs.
My thigh gap came back.
My God.
Yeah, that's why I don't post pictures of myself.
I'm gonna post pictures of you.
It's kind of funny because I was just telling Bailey, I've taken like more selfies in the last week than I've taken in the last 7 years of since I've had a phone.
Draw fan art of yourself.
You sent me a couple this week. I was like, wow, I'm getting some CK stuff this week.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Dude, honestly, CK, I'm being dead ass. You're an attractive man.
I'm kind of feeling it. Good. Honestly.
Good. Now go out there and be a CEO.
Yeah, go shake your ass in the club.
I'm not allowed to do that apparently.
Why not?
Because it belongs to someone already.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Just ask politely.
Yeah, I can't make an OnlyFans. It's unfortunate, but I respect the wishes.
Oh, you can just sell your body on Wish.
Oh my God. Huh? Did you just say Wish?
Yeah, Wish.com. You can sell anything on Wish.
I could sell on Amazon. I just we need to come up with, like right now, let's just come up with all the adjectives we'll use. We need to have at least 5 each. We'll do it like round robin, okay? Well, big. Isaac said big.
Hairless.
Juicy.
Sexy.
Voluptuous.
Thick.
This big.
What?
Shiny.
Pale.
Oh, hold on, it's my turn.
I know. This isn't going well. We
modular.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. You can use different attachments to change the functionality.
What?
What are we fucking bionicles now? What the fuck?
My asshole is.
Huh? Excuse me?
Let's unpack this one first.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
I don't know about that one.
You're not.
My collection of stuffed animals says otherwise.
Yeah,
That's
the
an
47
impressive-
fucking Squishmallows you have now.
It's impressive. It's impressive. I have to say.
To be fair, with all clarity, most of them were gifts.
That's fair, but you still have a lot of them.
Let's see. Okay, the ones that I actually picked out and bought myself, there's a Fox, there's Frieza and Vegeta, and a Hollow Knight, and a Nessie and Freddy Freaker.
Does Freddy Freaker count as a Squishmallow?
No, not in the slightest. These are stuffed animals.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Most of my Squishmallows were gifts.
Oh, you also have Hollow Knight.
I said that. I bought that.
Yeah.
I have an Isaac holding Guppy. That was a gift. The jellyfish was a gift. It's a Squishmallow. I have like 6 miniature Squishmallows. I have a toy or a Funtime Foxy plush. I have an octopus. I have a lot of sea creature Squishmallows. A lot. Like, I have a crab. I have like 3 squids, a jellyfish, a spider, a dragon, these nuts. Tough crowd.
I'm laughing.
Boo!
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Michael has a lot of charms, like acrylic little chibi charms.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do. I have a lot of them.
I have a Litwick plushie. And then 2 smaller dragon Squishmallows as well. Because Litwick is my favorite Pokemon.
I can't compare on that side, really.
Yeah, you're not a weeb. You're not an uwu. You're not a luboozer.
I mean, I am. I am, but I just don't have it. I never spent my money on it. I mean, I did. I have some stuff, but not a lot. Actually, I'm going to be completely honest here. The anime I have the most merchandise from is Speed Racer. Hands down.
Fair.
I have
That is a
Funko Pop.
fact. I have seen your house. That is a fact.
I have a Funko Pop. I have a vintage Mach 5. I have 2 shirts, both gifted to me from Kelly. I just bought stickers for the car I'm saving up for, and I bought another shirt and another sticker. I have 3 Hot Wheels. I don't remember. I have the DVD set from the original series, and of course my all-time favorite movie, the 2008 live-action remake. Which, this is actually going into a topic I wanted to talk about. My favorite movie of all time is Speed Racer 2008, but it is I cannot deny that there are cringy spots in that movie. Like, I just watched it the other day, and it is there are some questionable moments. So my question to you guys is, do you guys of your favorite thing, let's try to keep it more towards medium, or media, of your favorite show, TV show, video game, whatever, what is the worst moment from them?
Okay. As soon as you told me to come prepared for this, I had a story. I kind of want to take the show right now. Steal the floor.
Go for it, because I have to think about this.
Please do.
All right, I'm gonna name this story because this one's a doozy. So, animation is a huge passion of mine. You guys all know that. That's my dream job beyond being a mangaka. And growing up, there were a few movies that I really love that stick to my heart. And I'm going to list a few of them, and you're going to notice a pattern here. But The Nightmare Before Christmas, of course.
Yes.
Coraline is an all-time favorite. But there was another one.
Hit or miss for me. I have to be in the right mood to watch it.
There was another stop motion movie that
Was it The Corpse Bride or The Corpse
No.
Husband or whatever?
I don't
Corpse Bride was good.
I don't really
Corpse
like
Bride.
that one, to be honest.
That's
But-
fair. I was just asking.
James and the Giant Peach. I watched that as a kid, and I remember me and my brother, we loved that movie, and I remember it being a really good movie. And I was hyping it up. I was telling my girlfriend Bailey that we should watch it because it was a good movie as a kid. I was like, yeah, it's a good movie. And so this used to be one of my favorite movies. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be good. We watched the movie, guys. It's not good, guys. You want to talk about like what was cringy about my favorite movies? The whole movie. It's one of those things that just didn't live up. It's like you have that memory as a kid of you ever just look back on something and you're like, yeah, that's really awesome, and then you go to relive it and it's not. Like, you don't get that nostalgia feeling. You're like, why did I like this?
Perfect example, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
It kind of crushed me a little bit because for the longest time, I thought that I liked that movie, and now it's just, damn, I was a dumb kid.
I hate that feeling. I know, because it's almost like I can't believe I'm wrong.
It's
know?
like
and you ruined it by trying to prove that you liked it without actually like saying that. You know what I mean? Like, because you watched it, you were trying to prove that you liked it, and you basically proved yourself wrong. And I know that sucks. That's a shitty feeling inside. Not to get all deep for this discussion, but because now it's ruined for you.
It's the feeling of liking Tobuscus.
Oh, dude. What about you, Michael? Go ahead.
I don't really have an opinion on this one because I can't really think of anything. I'm sure there are things, but like, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
All right. Well, if you want to rack your brain while I talk about mine,
go for it. I'm gonna continue to think, but I don't know if I'll be able to think of anything.
All right. So, Speed Racer 2008, my favorite movie. You know this. The audience knows this. There's a particular scene I have in mind for this. Now, it is both my absolute most favorite scene, well, second favorite scene. It's my second favorite scene, while also being my least favorite scene, and there's a reason why. So, the scene goes like this. Basically, the villain of the movie, he's this big CEO guy. He had a I'm trying to think of the he had a deal set out for Speed Racer, the main character of the movie. He's like, "Hey, you're an awesome driver. I'm going to sign you onto my company, and then you can win a bunch of races for me. And this is how you're going to be able to make money to keep doing what you love doing." And he's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool, but, we don't like big corporations and, whatever." So Speed Racer has come up to the CEO's office, and he's like, "This is an amazing deal, but this means too much to my family. We have our own racing company, and I'm their driver, and if I leave, then they're not going to do well. So I can't take this deal." So the CEO, big, because money bad in most films, money's bad. So the CEO's like, "Listen, if you don't sign with this company, here's what's going to happen. You're going to go to this very specific race. You're not going to win. You're actually not even going to place. You're going to crash. Then when you get home from that devastating failure, there's going to be a lawsuit against your father. Whether it's real charges or not, you're still going to get hit with those, and it's going to take a toll on your company, because now the newspapers see your company may or may not have, may or may not be crooks." And he's like, Speed Racer goes through this story about how he watched a specific race with his dad, and that's when it clicked for him and his dad, like, this is something really important, and this is something I want to do, this is something I love. and like the winner of the race was some guy, I don't even remember. Ben Burns was the name. Obviously fictional races. And so the CEO's like, it's funny that you mentioned that, because guess what? That race that you were so inspired by was fixed. That guy was paid to win. You know, and he's going through this whole thing, basically just crushing this guy, stomping on him, saying, "Hey, you know what? Everything you believe in is wrong, and there's nothing you can do about that." On its own, it's a pretty cool scene, because during this speech, you're actually seeing the things that he's saying, and it turns out those things actually happen. You know, you see these things as like, oh, there's no way this is going to happen. You know, he's going to prevail because he's the hero, but it happens. You know, the things that he's saying comes true because he's the money man. He got to tell everybody he paid his way to get to what he wanted. Cool scene. Probably second favorite scene in the movie, just other than the last race in the whole movie. Here's the issue. So, Speed Racer has a little brother named Spritle. And the kid is basically supposed to be the comic relief in the old anime. And he is in this movie too. He's played by Pauly Litt in the movie. I don't know what he does now, but he was a child actor, obviously. And he does a good job in the movie, but his scene totally wrecked the scene I was talking about, because in the middle of this guy just tearing into this 18-year-old kid's beliefs, basically, and everything that he's done his whole life, it's this kid getting on a sugar high and fucking shit up. And it's not good at all, because it's him and his monkey, and they're eating candy, and they're just like, oh, Big Belly just ate a whole bunch of candy, and it's just him and his monkey, and his monkey goes, oh, and then this guy comes up to where the candy is. He's like, I gotta clean now. So the kid's like, oh shit, gotta get out of here. So he runs away, leaving it this huge mess, and the janitor's like, there's something's going on here. So we keep cutting back between this super dark, serious monologue that's going on, and then cutting back to this fat kid and his monkey running around fucking shit up to like Freebird Light, like Diet Freebird. Like, it's not Freebird, but it sounds like Freebird, and it's just really it sucks, because technically there's plot relevance to why he's there, but there's so many other ways they could have done it, and it just didn't work, and I hated it. It was the worst, absolute worst. So that's my worst part of your favorite thing that I have to offer you guys. But Speed Racer is a really good movie. I wish more people would give it a try. I know it didn't go well because it came out the week that Iron Man came out, and other things led to it not doing well, but oh well. Anyway, that's my little Speed Racer rant.
I like. Yeah, I still can't think of anything.
Dude.
I really can't. I haven't
It's
really
okay.
gone back to rewatch things from my childhood. I'm sure if I did, I'd find something, but
I mean, it doesn't even have to be that. Like, are there any games that you can
I have a
think
quick
of?
one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I could just list a few disappointing things I revisited recently. Like,
Go for it.
a few years ago, Michael and I revisited a game from my childhood as a follow-up to a really successful and fun series we played. We played Stranger's Wrath.
Oh,
And
not the oddball, whatever.
That game aged well. That game was so much fun to come back and revisit. We had a lot of fun playing it. I'm going to come back to it again.
Did you guys record that?
Yeah. I still have it unlisted on my channel. I might bring it back.
I'm pretty sure those videos did pretty well, too.
Well, I want to re-record them, honestly. Come back and play it again.
I'll watch that.
Stranger's Wrath was a fun game to record.
Yes. But we played Munch's Odyssey, which is a game I played as a kid as well, just like Stranger's Wrath.
God
It
damn,
did
that game
not
was shit.
age well. It was not. It looked like vomit. It was not meant for an HD screen. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was not good at all.
Bleach. I watched Bleach. all the way through as a kid. And I read the manga all the way through to finish the story because the anime and didn't finish.
It's coming back.
It's not good. It's just not. It's interesting. Like if you're someone who likes arbitrary swords with arbitrary names and techniques, then yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. But a whole lot of nothing happens in it, honestly. And the main character's built like your preschool playground imagination. I have the powers of Superman and the Flash and Spider-Man.
And no weaknesses.
Nope. Sorry, you can't hit me.
I hate that. I always hated that.
Nope.
There was always one person like that too.
This is safe space because I'm standing here. Anywhere I go is safe.
No base. Base, you can't get me.
Anyone who touches me is on base. I'm always touching me, so I'm always on base.
You're in the middle of a field. How are you on base?
I'm base. I'm base.
My shirt is base.
I'm
My
red
shirt
pilled.
is base. I'm
Red pill, blue pill.
That took me a second.
So you said it could be a video game, right?
Yeah, of course.
Fallout New Vegas.
Okay, tell me about it.
Yeah.
When I played through
I've
that
never
game
played
for the
Fallout.
first time on the Xbox 360, I played that game non-stop. I'm pretty sure I 100%ed that game, all the side quests, everything. That's how much I played it. I went back to play it on my PC not too long ago, loaded it up. I was about to be like, gonna have some fun. And I was like, what is this? The graphics, shit. The gameplay, shit. The best part about it was the dialogue. That was the best part about it. Everything else was just so bad, so much worse than I remember. It just was not. I couldn't get past Novak without turning it off because I was like, I can't play this anymore. I'm gonna be sick.
I modded the hell out of it to play the game.
I need to do that. I just need a good HD mod. That's all I need.
I could help you mod the game. I could help you mod literally any game. I'm so into modding right now. Like I've gotten into so many new hobbies recently. I'm really into the occult.
I can
right
give
now.
you a new hobby. Fitness, whole wiener in your mouth.
Damn, got him.
So funny. So I got into tarot recently. I don't know if I told you, Isaac.
With what?
No, fuck your
Tarot?
tarot cards. Fuck your tarot cards.
Tarot
They did
cards.
not need to do me that dirty, okay? No, fuck those.
Oh man, I've done 3 people's tarot, one of them being myself, and every single one has turned out scarily accurate. Just
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's just kind of how it works.
Bro, that
But-
second fucking card literally just
What?
tore into me. It
Is
said,
it-
fuck
is
your
it-
feelings, I'm hurting you.
Is it one of those things that's like, if you're born on this day, you're more likely to breathe air?
No, that's astrology.
No, it's in the same vein as it's all like bunk divination, so to speak. But I mean, I can do it just right now if you want. Just pick a number 1 through 10, just arbitrarily.
I don't know. Am I going to go to hell for this?
No.
If you're Catholic, probably.
Well. You want to what? Made it this far. You said what? Number 1 through what?
I'm pretty sure premarital sex is worse than heresy.
Who's hey.
Says who?
I'm pretty sure.
You must not spill your seed inside of a whore.
All right, what's that
What
number?
about
bro?
doing it outside of him?
Oh yeah, isn't that like a whole thing?
I don't
Can't
know.
spill your seed. Oh wait, hold on. I heard this somewhere. Like some guy was telling a story. It was like his grandma was like, "It's better for you to spill your seed inside of a whore than spill it on the ground," because he was like jacking off or something.
But it's
And
not
then,
going to go on the ground. It's going to go on their back.
What the fuck? but anyway, his grandma like caught him his first time, and you know she did that grandma, he like, oh heavens, like shit, and he was like, what grandma? It's what you fucking wanted.
Great googly moogly. That man's got a penis in his hands.
I don't know why you're surprised. This thing is always in my hands.
Mine's in my hand right now. I would like
All right.
that stricken from the record.
All right, what are you saying? Number 1 through what?
10.
Any number.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
Oh, okay. 8. All right. I'm shuffling the deck 8 times, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to pull. I'm going to count down from the top card and shuffle it to the bottom of the deck, and every 8th card I'm going to flip towards myself and tell you what it is and explain what it is.
Uh-oh.
What we're doing is your personality tarot. So it just remember, this is all arbitrary. So this is just for fun, but I'm going to do your past, present, and future in order.
Okay.
So we're going to do a 3-card draw. That is the 3rd shuffle. We're on to the 4th. So the fun thing about tarot is, and other forms of divination, like fortune cookies and tea reading, pool gazing, anything like that, is everything you gain from it is self-reflective and can be interpreted in so many different ways that it's the belief in the power of the divination that gives it merit. Because everything is coincidental. Like if you get a fortune that says you will become rich in the next year and you get a promotion, that's not because some fortune cookie told you that. It just so happened that you got that promotion and you're attributing that fortune cookie to that. So we just shuffled the deck 8 times.
So correlation, not causation, basically.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up towards myself. All right. You're past. Past. You got the devil.
Uh-oh.
So the devil represents. Usually the devil is the embodiment of a choice. So the choice is typically between instant gratification and long-term success. So maybe your entire upbringing has been one of abundance. You have always had whatever you wanted, or most of what you wanted, at your fingertips. You've never. So basically, you've had reckless abandon through your youth.
Ain't that the truth?
You were able to give in to carnal instinct, or whatever it is you want to say. 2, 3, 4.
I don't like how accurate this is so
5,
far.
6, 7, 8. This is the present. The stars. Okay.
That sounds a little bit better.
Oh, this one's gonna scare you even more than the devil.
Uh-oh.
The stars represents a great treasure. It is a great success. The stars is a boon. You have received something coveted. So,
oh my god.
right now you're probably experiencing a great success. You're living something that many people can't say they can live. Maybe you just have something that no one else has right now.
CK, stop.
1, 2.
Please tell me you're not fucking with me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your future. Justice.
Okay.
So you didn't get any reverse cards, so that's cool.
I don't know what that means.
It just changes the meaning of the card if you get it upside down.
Oh, okay.
Justice. Justice is a representation of balance. So I guess, just to put it simply, you can expect things to stay the same in your future.
Okay. I'm not upset with that. but I'm very scared because of how accurate those two first ones were. You were right, Michael. I should have never doubted you.
Bro, this shit literally just ripped me a new one when he did it for me.
What'd you get?
I just fucking bullshit. Made
Michael
me fucking feel bad.
Michael's present card was the reversed hangman.
I don't know what that means.
It means he was unable to. You know what? Out of respect for Michael, I'll only reveal it if he's okay with it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
The hangman represents self-reflection. It's the ability to see yourself outside of yourself, if that makes sense. Like, the idea of when you're dying or an out-of-body experience, you see yourself from a different point of view.
Kinda, yeah, I understand it.
Reverse hangman means that you can't do that. You're at a period of you can't understand how other people see you or why other people see you a certain way.
Oh. That's past or present?
Present. That was his present.
Oh. Well, Michael, what was your past?
You're asking me questions I don't know the answer to.
Well,
I just remember the present.
His past was magician.
I'm asking you so you can give consent to CK to tell me.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
His past was magician, and I can't remember his future. I think it might have been reverse tower.
I don't remember at all.
Mine was the moon, the emperor, and the magician.
What do those mean?
Moon represents like secret, like murky past, or like kind of like troubling, full of uncertainty. Remember, this is again. I feel like I have to
General.
constantly. Yeah, it's subjective too. There is no one definition. That's why it's so easy to read into it. I know you guys, so I can tell you something about whatever card I pull that fits you.
Right.
But
it's still weird. Still,
yeah.
How like accurate that it actually is. Like as far as the meanings go.
Yeah, if I would have pulled the tower, I couldn't say like, oh, because the tower represents like cataclysmic change, like a bad period of time, typically.
But upside down means good period.
No, and upside down probably just means like stagnation.
Oh.
Not in the sense that you're stuck somewhere, but maybe you're stuck in a certain position, a certain point in your career or something, point of life. But anyways,
on the bottom, your ass fucked.
So I got the moon, so that's like a troubled, uncertain upbringing for the past. The present was the emperor. That's like that's like the prime. You're in the comeuppance. Everything that you want, you can take. And then the magician represents having you have all the resources. It's like the avatar. You have mastery of all the elements, and you know what elements you have around you to use. So it's like the creator, the artist with all of his tools. He knows what he has and how to use them.
You do know how to use your things.
Well, I mean, if I were to attribute it, like, let's say I get successful as an artist, then I could just say, oh, my future magician card said that I would be able to be successful by using all the things I have. I don't know. That went on a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's just fun.
It's a good topic. I never did the tarot card thing just because I never cared. It wasn't like, oh, you do tarot cards, you're a witch. But like, I mean, you are a witch, but that's not why I didn't go into it. It was just, I've just never done it before. That's kind of cool to hear. I mean, I knew it was pretty involved, but I didn't know it was like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Full disclosure, everything we just did was my own method for doing it. So, yeah, there's no one way.
This is the most subjective thing that I've ever heard.
That's the whole point, my guy.
People make money off this shit.
Yes. I'm interested in it because it's fun to do. I don't believe in it.
Dude, think of like a fucking fortune teller. How much money they make.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I wasn't lazy, I would be an amazing charlatan.
Just taking money from people. Dude, you could just move down here.
I'll just
and
read
just
read people's
fucking
fortunes at the mall. I'll do magic tricks.
That's so fucking cool.
I'll wax my head. Like I'll ponder my orb to read their future.
You'll just pot of greed them. Just keep going.
Oh man,
I
With
saw
all
in
the
pot
money
of
I'm-
greed. Just
with all the
I
money
don't
I'm
know
gonna
what that
get, I'm gonna have
does.
Exodia in my bank account.
Dude.
can I have one? Can I have the leg? Can I have the toes?
Checking account of the forbidden one. Savings account of the forbidden one.
Dude,
I summon Dark Magician and win the game.
that's not how it works.
Fuck you. Yes, it is.
I kind of want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! There's still a pack that I bought before I moved that I still haven't opened.
I have so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I could
Yu-Gi-Oh's
build
fun.
I
Yu-Gi-Oh's
could
fun
build
to
a deck
play.
and fight you right now.
Okay. Let's go, bitch.
I have the Kaiba collection. I have so many from Ghosts of the Past, so many from Maximum Gold. I've bought at least like 4 boosters from every release. Last year I stopped buying them from probably around November. There was a period of time where I was like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's my thing. And I got some pretty expensive cards too.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I used to go back and forth, especially in high school, because it would be easier to play just because you're like around people and stuff.
Yeah, my whole thing with the actual like physical card game is I have no idea how to play the modern decks. The only time I've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh was in a little fan-made version that you could play online against other people. And I just used a pre-built Exodia deck, and all I did, it was so brainless because all I did was draw cards and play Pot of Greed.
I don't know what that does.
It makes you draw more cards,
Oh, really?
so you can pick up Exodia.
I know. That's a meme from the anime, because they've explained Pot of Greed more than any other card.
Oh my god! See, I don't even know that. And I watched I had the misfortune of watching all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged with my girlfriend.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, actually. He stopped making them after a while.
It was funny. A
It
lot
got
of it,
old.
a lot of the jokes overstayed their welcome. It did, and I watched it way too old to be really enjoying it. You know what? I think Team 4-Star stuff aged really well though.
I haven't watched like a lot, but I've watched enough to say that I'm a fan.
Bailey, I could not get her into Dragon Ball at all, but we
What?
watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged and she was hooked.
I'm having problems trying to find. I wanted to watch like Dragon Ball all the way through Super,
Yikes.
and I can't find anywhere where I can watch Dragon Ball. Just doesn't exist.
It should just be on Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, I always forget about Crunchyroll. I almost bought a subscription just so I could watch Initial D, because I thought they were taking it off Hulu, but it was just that like what I was like, like when you're watching a show and it keeps a queue of it. It was just that was expiring in a week because I wasn't paying attention to it, and I hadn't watched it in a while. And so I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta watch it because they're about to take it off Hulu," but they never did. I mean, it got me to watch it again. I actually really like Initial D. It's also pretty cringy, like just in general. Like there's some cringy moments, but it's actually pretty fun to watch. Michael, you should watch it. I recommend it to you.
I tried to watch it, but I couldn't get into it.
But you watched EP1, and that's
Who?
Didn't you watch like EP1, that boxing one?
Hajime no Ippo?
Yeah, Ippo, yeah.
Yes,
Come on,
I
man, get
did.
the
That
name
was
right.
really good. But then they
I haven't
ended the
watched
anime.
that.
You would love it. You would love it, Isaac.
Oh, it was
Like,
great. I fucking loved it.
They ended it like randomly, or they
Oh
ended it
no!
on
The
a-
manga's still going on. Like the manga's still going. It just wasn't popular enough to renew for another season, which really upset me. It ended on a good note for the most part, though.
Oh, okay. I might check it out then.
I definitely need to read it though. That's 100% sure.
My Hero Academia is ending. It only has season 6, and then it'll be over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got spoilers for the end of Demon Slayer.
I don't want to
watched
hear.
it.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a thing.
Oh wait, no,
Why
no,
would
I
I-
started
why would I
watching it,
say
and
it?
then I fell asleep.
That's the thing, is that the beginning is so bad, and it doesn't get much better, but it's so pretty to look at.
Yeah,
I agree.
without the animation that it has, it would not be as popular as it is.
It's an awful story.
I need to watch
It's
it.
very generic, honestly.
Like showing.
Yeah, it's very, very shonen. You know, training montage, doing something for your family, orphan.
Yeah.
You know.
Special powers randomly.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
jump on the bandwagon of sucking Attack on Titan's dick, but at least it was unique. It still suffered from shonen shit, especially with character. Yeah, just to be very loose, characters dying but not really dying. That whole trope of shonen, that really, I hate that shit. Which is why in my stories people die for realsies.
Because you're sadistic.
Because it's.
Art.
You know what? I'm not gonna stand on my pedestal. It's the way I want to tell a story.
Yeah,
I don't like the whole resurrection gimmick. It's fun if you do it one time, maybe 2 times. But if everyone's dying but then coming back to life, which may or may not apply to Attack on Titan. This is just something that bothers me in general, especially with shit like Bleach. Oh my god, just fucking die.
Bro, shouldn't Ichigo have died like 8 times in that?
You know what? The only time that trope is funny is in Devil May Cry, when Dante gets run through in every single game. They embrace it. It's funny.
I gotta say, I was just memeing because I appreciate that, CK, and I like what you create. I know I haven't seen anything completed yet, but I like what you do. I do not like what.
No, I was about to say, why are you apologizing to me right now?
Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fuck, you're sorry.
Fuck, he's sorry. Damn.
Come on, dude. I'm sorry.
Continue.
But I would say that every series, you get 1 resurrection, maybe 2, if you go on for a long time. You don't get 50.
No, I have 1 in my whole show. I've decided. I know Michael and I have talked about other deaths or fake outs. I'm not doing those. I think it's bad storytelling. I have 1 resurrection, and it's important.
Good.
Pretty sure I know which one you're talking about.
In everything that I've written, I don't even have any resurrections. I don't even think I have. Oh yeah, I have 1 death, and it's like important, but that's it.
I'll just give a little teaser to anyone who hears this in the future. If I live long enough and prosper enough, it's you only get a 1-word hint, and it's that one Valorant legend with fire guy. Whatever his name is. There you go.
All right.
It's a
I don't know his name.
His name's Phoenix.
Rising from the ashes.
Yeah, Phoenix. That's your hint.
Wait, his name's Phoenix? I thought that was like one of his powers. I don't think that's the actual.
His name is London.
I don't
London
believe
is
that's
his city.
Oh my god.
That's you can't hate me more than I hate myself, and that's a fact.
I don't remember if I talked about it on a podcast, but I have a superhero series that I want to start, which is separate from the thing I was just talking about.
You have talked about this
On the podcast?
I can't say for certain.
I know I've talked about it. I talked about it with you the other day, and then you fucking ignored me.
I think we might have talked about it on a podcast at
Maybe.
least once.
I was talking to you about it the other day because I was excited to talk to you about it, and you just fucking ignored me.
I probably fell asleep with your message open. Not gonna lie.
Well, you responded to my next message, which was like 4 seconds later, so.
Then I was probably just being an asshole and didn't see it.
Oh well. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. We can talk about it anytime. We've talked about it before.
No, we can't.
I'm excited for that.
Time's passed. It's too late.
Oh.
Yeah, you should have thought about that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What about you,
I don't
Michael?
want to hear
Tell
it.
me
I
about
don't
your
want to hear
creative
it.
stuff.
I am not creative in the fucking slightest, and you know this.
That's not true. Like, not necessarily. I mean, you add a lot to things.
Yeah, I think you're afraid to build the foundation, but you're like you add the seasonings.
Yeah, I'm not the fucking cook. I'm the fucking sous chef.
That's what
I don't do the main cooking. I'm there to
sous-
help.
I thought the sous chef was like the main guy.
No, the sous chef is like the main helper.
Oh, see, I don't know that shit.
Yeah. You know what?
I go to
Calling you a
McDonald's.
sous chef is like, yeah, that fits.
But but you're the type of sous chef that is ready for a promotion.
I don't see it.
I think you could if you wanted to, but if you
I'm
don't
sure
want
I
to,
could.
that's okay.
I'm sure I could, and I think it'd be fun to do. I just have no idea where to start with it.
Yeah, that's everybody. I'm pretty sure. You could make a video game.
I tried doing that in middle school.
Did you?
Made Pong. Not even joking. I made Pong.
Somebody already made Pong. Didn't you?
Yeah,
hear?
well, I made it my version. It was red and blue,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
not just
That's-
black
that's-
and white. I
That's
think there was some
wholly
green
original.
added in there too.
Oh.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna try and make a game, but I'm gonna do it generically. But I'm also gonna do it degeneratively.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a Pokemon clone
Ooh.
with unique mechanics. It'll be an RPG maker because I have that. I may as well use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
Is it gonna be a porn game?
Yes.
Knew it.
Gotta fuck them all.
Yep. And they're all gonna be monster girls.
Saw that coming.
Fuck
I mean-
'em all.
What else were they gonna be if it's a Pokemon clone? Don't worry, they'll be monster boys too.
Ooh.
I don't like how
Oh.
you
Okay, hold on.
seem to get excited over that, Isaac.
I mean, I'm pretty
Well,
excited.
I'm down for the equality.
I'm down
Now,
for the
is it going to be
femboys.
both in the same playthrough, or is there going to be a setting?
I'll put a setting. I feel like that's fair to accommodate people's preferences.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm gonna need to ask your help with this RPG maker because it's so hard to figure out.
I got you.
And
I said femboys, and my girlfriend came out in the living room to stare at me.
she got excited and then
Yeah.
upset because there weren't any femboys.
What do you mean? I'm sitting right here.
You made the joke, not me.
I know where I sit on the spectrum.
The spectrum.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You can't. I thought. I didn't tell you I bought the extra chromosome.
Oh, dude. Have you been
Yeah.
like taking any supplements, or did you just eat it all at once?
No, someone gave it to me. It was a gift.
Nice.
Yeah, they just. Well, I say it was a gift. They left it in their car, which was locked, and all the windows were up, but they just had it laying in the driver's seat. You know, I was like,
So
free
you used your
chromosome.
monkey strength and you punched a window in the hole.
I really wish you would stop calling me a fucking monkey. I'm getting sick and tired of it.
I'm sorry. A chimpanzee.
Like, I'm not even joking. Isaac will casually just call me a silverback when we're playing games together. Like
Oh my
he won't even like he acts like I don't hear it, or he'll play it off like he didn't say anything. But we'll be playing Apex and he'll be like, "Hey, I just found this wingman. You want to come pick it up, silverback?" Or, "Hey, I need to get over here, monkey." I hear that shit.
I thought I was being subtle. I'm sorry. I didn't know it pissed you off. I'll stop.
When you tell me that I need to get my orangutan ass over to you to help you, then it's not very subtle.
Well, I mean,
I don't even have any
it's
hair.
It's an inside joke for me. It's an inside joke for me.
I don't have hair, and you're calling me a monkey, which has more hair than a human.
Right.
That hurts.
I thought that would make you feel better
Okay.
if I saw you that way.
Okay. Monkeys with alopecia would be so fucking funny.
I'm sure we can put up a picture of a monkey with alopecia real quick.
Can monkeys get? I need to look this up right now. Can monkeys even get it?
Oh, dude. The first thing I see, hairless chimp Mongo dies, quote, unexpectedly.
Yeah, apparently captivity triggers alopecia in monkeys.
Aw. How long have you been in captivity?
My whole life. I'm stuck in this flesh cage.
I don't like where this conversation is going.
Alright, well, we can draw this one to a close if you guys want. You guys have any closing remarks? Anything you want to say? Plug?
I just want to make... I just want a new one.
A new what?
A new cage.
Okay, we'll raise the funds. If we do well on YouTube, we can raise the funds.
I'll just take yours.
You can have mine. You just got to give it back by 5.
5 what?
Somebody has a hot date.
o'clock.
All right.
So you can go to work for me, but I can enjoy the rest of my day.
Oh, I'll go to work for you.
Yeah, yes sir. Sheesh.
All right, y'all have anything you want to plug?
No, I do not, because mine are inactive.
Well, do it anyway. Plug it anyway, so that when you are active, people will be like, "Oh, hey, I know this guy."
Hey, follow me on Twitter. I tweet funny things sometimes.
And
At
I
Ghost
like
Overdose.
And when I tweet funny things, CK doesn't like them.
Just follow me in real life.
All right, he lives.
Please,
This
look-
is his
look at-
address.
Hey, hang on. Whoa. You don't even know my address. Do you even know your address?
He lives in this apartment complex off of
Do you know your own address, or do you just know how to get there?
What the fuck do you mean? Do I know my own address? How do you think I get packages?
You get Bailey to do it for you.
I have to drive Bailey to work.
The monkey's awfully quiet.
Oh my god, stop calling him a monkey.
It's just a subtle thing. It's a little joke for myself.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm ending this. Bye, everyone.
Alright, bye.